to the barnyard. Sing it, brothers.
No.
Well, at least one of us is a team player. Jeez. So we out here at the barnyard as usual. Danger Dan, second place world champion Chris, myself, and this big old Camaro on little wheels.
Hey, don't say that.
What's going on, Hoonigans? While normally I'd be interrupting this episode to hawk you some of our fresh new merch, today we got something a little bit more serious to talk about. We here at Hoonigan have started a campaign to raise money for our friends, our neighbors right across the street, Edison Elementary. We want to give these kids a better opportunity at education, so we're raising money to expand their library, get them some field trips, all sorts of stuff. So follow the link below, donate what you can, help these kids have a better educational experience. Make school fun.
What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up? Good, man.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Alex Grimm. This is my 2010 Camaro. Built it for Pro 2, but I've been doing Pro-Am with it, having a good time. That's one of the reasons for the little wheels. You know?
Hey, I was just kidding. I'm just kidding. So you built this for Pro 2?
Yeah, this was originally built for Pro 2. You know, I did the whole thing in my shop, got it as a rolling shell, and then built it up from the ground up.
What made you choose a Camaro?
It's American, man.
Yeah?
Bald eagles for days.
Let's see the bald eagles. You better have a big old bald eagle under here.
It's got a couple. I mean,
oh, you got a couple bald eagles?
It's got a couple bald eagles. They might fly out. Watch out.
Oh, boy.
So as you can see, it's an LS3 naturally aspirated. It's got a rear mount radiator. That's why it's all nice and clean.
Yeah, you got that used line. Big fancy. What kind of power are we looking at?
It's 500 engine. Like to keep that setup nice and simple.
So it's a stock motor, basically?
Pretty much.
Just
yeah,
a cam
LS3s did come in these.
Yeah.
I love these. It's classic. So you can take that out and pull the motor right out.
That's right. It'll come, just pull it up just a little bit. You can remove this bar, cross bar. It's got two clamps here. Just take that bad boy out, and then the engine.
Hold up. RX-7 FC oil cooler.
Hey, they're like the best ones you can get, man.
Right?
They
have a built-in thermostat, man. This car just
let them go. It's an RX-7, basically.
It's got a piece of a real car on it. So.
Yeah, it's basically an RX-7 now.
FC.
See, why didn't you start there? Like,
That's the coolest part of the engine. That's the coolest part of the engine.
RX-7's got me into drifting, man.
Oh, there you go.
What are we working with suspension-wise?
Built this myself, the angle kit. It uses an S14 steering knuckle.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
One of the easiest ways to get around it, because these things come with horrible suspension.
What's your shop called? Is this your shop?
Yeah, Siege Manufacturing. We manufacture all kinds of things using CNC plasma cutting.
Let's go inside. Let's see what's going on inside.
Open that bad boy.
Ooh. I've been really into doors lately. They open nicely. You know, sometimes look how free that is.
It's very nice and a little floppy.
That's a door. That's a serious door bar.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's no way I'm getting in this thing.
Made it a point to put some crazy door bars in this car because it's a giant car, so you got a lot of room to do some like crazy cage work.
So you're like, hey, why not?
Why not?
Why not make it really hard to get in my race car?
Put one on both sides. Oh, you don't want to be a passenger. Let me tell you, that's a struggle.
Oh man, that's honestly a good thing. Say, hey, can I get a ride? Man, if you wanna.
If you can get in there,
yeah, go for it.
That bad boy is a hold-fast steering wheel by your boy Micah.
Oh yeah, we know Micah well.
And that's a custom fabricated handbrake that I made on my mill in my shop.
Sweet.
That's made that on my, manual mill.
Do you ever miss the, because you have to grab inside the hole, right?
To be honest with you, this is a test run. This
Oh,
is the first time
okay, all
I've used
right.
it. So,
I feel like I would be clumsy and I would like slap it or, something weird.
you can always just
fingernails.
grab it any way you can, man.
Like a good thing to have on a sequential shifter to keep you from busting your knuckles.
Looks really light too, though. All of this stuff is light. This feels like it weighs nothing.
Yeah. Don't mind the rattle.
Steering's not very important.
So, I mean, all your basic drift car essentials, you got your tack, water temp, and oil pressure, only gauges you need for an NALS.
Exactly, like even simple, inexpensive, you know.
So you're all about simplicity.
Simplicity.
Simple, sweet.
You want it simple.
Couple custom bits, but S14 knuckles are easy to come by.
Exactly.
You make the control arm, so.
Yeah, you're at a Pro 2 event, you break a knuckle, oh, I need a knuckle.
And
You can go to anybody.
Anything special on the backside?
Oh yeah. Got 4,000 CFM fans on that, 3-core radiator, huge radiator.
What's your goal? Like, destroy Pro 2 and take this car to Pro 1, or you got a different car for
I
that?
used to have that goal, but I kind of grew out of that, and now I just want to have fun with the car and build some more cool stuff. And
Sounds like you figured it out.
yeah,
That's the key.
yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. I got a lot of friends that can.
No, for sure. It's just an expensive thing to do.
It is.
I'm not knocking anybody or anything. It's just going pro or being pro is not a cheap thing to do.
You could do it, but for me, it's more like the driving time and the seat time. You know, you put all your money in a Pro 2, and then you do like those 4 events a year on like 4 times what the budget you could do on just
And,
like
like,
having a good time.
And on a bad weekend, you get 10 runs, if that.
Yeah.
So,
I don't want to drive all the way over.
16 laps a week,
yeah.
maybe.
Not even. I know a lot of guys get like 6,
Yeah.
like around.
That's tough.
Okay, so 16 laps on the entire season.
Exactly.
That's 16.
That's not what I'm looking for, man.
$60,000. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
The struggle is real, but it's all about what you're feeling. If you're just passionate about driving, then just drive. And it looks like you're ready to drive.
Exactly.
You got. I see that low tire pressure over there. You came to eat.
I got ready.
Are we ready to see this RX-7 Bald Eagles?
Oh, hey,
Get-
come on now.
I mean, these Bald Eagles, get after it. Let's do the damn thing. That's a big old car, man. Let's crack it.
It's close under there.
Dude, it's so big.
That little box hanging out, the rear window is like that close to it.
Is his throttle pedal breaking?
Yeah, so the throttle pedal was not working.
Yeah, this thing's a good 1.5 Miatas long. It's hard for Miata to get through there.
Chevy don't like the RX-7 part on there?
Yeah, damn.
Is that-
all those JDMs are messing with the Yeah, something's going on.
You want to check it out and keep partying, or you think that's a...
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's see what's up.
So, is that a wrap for your fuel pump?
Fuel pump gave out.
Well,
That
why
was our
don't-
last rip.
Why don't you give this episode a climax and wrap it? You gotta scream the out of it. Bald eagles through your chest.
That's a wrap!
Just give the people at least a garage. They've been begging.
garage.
I know it's not,
Can't
but
have
just
it.
but you just
They can't have
gotta
it.
you gotta give it to
Sorry,
them.
guys.